Hi everyone, this is Peppa Pig, Goodnight Peppa. We're going to be reading part 2, the second half of the book. So we're going to finish the book today. Now if you haven't read the first part, subscribe to my channel now, follow me and find part 1 in my videos so you can start from the beginning. Okay, so let's carry on where we left off. It was here. Grandpa Pig came in to find Granny Pig. I'm telling Peppa and George a bedtime story, explained Granny Pig. And we promised to go to sleep when the story ends, said Peppa. I see, said Grandpa Pig. Granny Pig, why don't you leave this to me? I'm good at ending stories. So Granny Pig said good night and went downstairs. Grandpa Pig did his best to end the story. After they ate the lovely picnic, everyone fell asleep. The end. But Peppa did not want the story to end. Then they all woke up and their friends arrived, she cried, and they went for a ride in a Princess Peppa's carriage and decided to have a great big party. Soon Daddy Pig came upstairs. I'm the expert at telling bedtime stories, he said. Then he whispered quietly to Grandpa Pig, I'll have them asleep in no time. So Grandpa Pig said good night and went downstairs. Princess Peppa and Sir George were just about to have a great big party. Peppa told Daddy Pig, I see, he replied. Thud, thud, thud. Mummy Pig heard banging, so she came upstairs too. Peppa, George and Daddy Pig were dancing. We're having a party like in the story, explained Peppa. They're almost asleep, said Daddy Pig. Thank you, Daddy, said Mummy Pig. I'll take over now. So Daddy Pig said good night and went downstairs. Mummy Pig took Peppa and George back into bed. Then she asked Peppa to tell her the whole bedtime story from the beginning, very quietly. Once upon a time, whispered Peppa, yawning, there was a beautiful princess called Peppa. She lived with Sir George, with the brave knight, in a great big castle in the sky. Speaking softly was making Peppa really sleepy. Peppa tried to finish the story, but she just couldn't keep her eyes open. Soon George fell fast asleep, and so did Peppa. Mummy Pig looked at her two little ones, smiled and whispered, good night, George, good night, Peppa. Then she headed downstairs to find Granny, Grandpa and Daddy Pig. They were all fast asleep. It was bedtime for Peppa and George, and it was bedtime for everyone else too. Good night, said Mummy Pig. At the end. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Peppa Pig, Goodnight Peppa, part 2. Subscribe to my channel now. Follow me, where you will be reading even more Peppa Pig books, so we can follow Peppa and her friends and family on some great big adventures. So do check out my channel, where I've got hundreds of Peppa Pig books that we read. Bye bye for now.